miles away
Oh,
from Earth's surface.
That's
Chris,
really high.
Chris, don't be that guy.
Actually,
Just saying, guys.
Actually, if you think about it in a logarithmic, that's so great.
don't fucking start with math.
Oh man, it was funny. I was gonna bring up natural logs, and then some guy was like, "Well, when the one guy goes, e-log is the worst one."
In
like,
chat?
Yeah, in chat he said it.
So stupid. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the second ever episode of Emergency Stop. It's me, Alex, and I've got a bunch of people with me again today. Boyce is somehow alive. Boyce,
I'm alive.
Should be Boyce 3.0 at this point, man. Gone through like a whole
0.1
transformational experience, but we'll get to that in a minute. Kyle's here. How you feeling, Kyle? You doing good?
Yo,
You doing good? You
I
ready?
got a little stomach cold going on, but I'm all right.
Surviving,
Yeah,
heart's beating. That's what's important. And
got a pulse.
We can see you alive and moving around and breathing. There's my
Yeah.
alarm going off to remind me to take my crazy pills. And Jimmy's here. What's up, Jimmy?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
All right.
Hey, boo boo.
All right.
Matt Botiford in the house.
What's going on? Feeling fantastic, just like last week.
Fantastic. Special guest today, my brother, the one and only, the man himself with the long hair and the laser shields,
Oh, little old me.
Christopher Salidi. What's up, man?
Hey. How you doing?
All right. I took my crazy pills.
Wait a second. I just realized I've known you guys for a year, and that's the first time I've heard you say your last name. I've been
Salidi?
saying it wrong for a whole fucking year.
Me too, man. I always say, Alex.
Cellite.
Selite.
Salite. So I'm like, what the fuck?
People
Whatever.
just-
Sell it.
Polite.
What I always say.
Did you get satellite, Chris?
I got a satellite a couple times. You always look
That's like
forward,
the mocking, like I'm not even gonna try.
There was like the middle school announcements, and they're like, oh, let me announce everybody's birthday, and then I was like real excited for mine. They were like, Chris satellite. Like, oh man.
Better than Botiford. People would be like Battiford, Buttiford, Botiford. Yeah. And like one kid, literally every year there's one jackhole kid who's like, oh, Buttiford, woo. And
I
you're
was
like,
Butterhead.
I was seeing it in chat. Boyce is over here. He's like, my last name is Littlefield.
But my first name's Boyce, dude. I got a lot of fucking
Boyce?
nicknames.
Yeah,
Boyce. I got that a lot.
Peachy. Peachy.
No peaches yet.
That's
Just a
right.
Jackass.
Peachy.
Peaches Littlefield.
Kyle,
My last name, dude.
we were talking about this in Discord, and you were writing it out, but I really would like to hear you say, because I couldn't hear it in my head. Like, what? How are people butchering? So it's Gustavson, not that, right? I'm adding an extra E.
Gustafson.
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 I
You
had
gotta
the
watch-
E. I had the E.
You
It's
gotta
like
watch the
Gustafson.
movie.
You know,
You gotta watch the
gives you-
movies.
You making them Spanish over here?
What else?
Gustafson.
Like Well, I'm Italian. So
Gustafson.
welcome,
Every once in a while, I'll get the Gustavation or the
Gustavation.
Motherfuckers ain't
Yeah.
trying.
or they'll enunciate it.
Listen, watch Grumpy Old Men
which is
and
close enough.
Grumpier Old Men. You gotta watch
You're totally
that
right. I
movie.
didn't realize that I was doing that, but that's definitely the like Southern New York Gustavson, you know? Rigatoni.
He's just like pouring pasta onto a plate for you the whole time.
Yeah, that's funny. Before we talk about anything else today, well, actually, no, that's a lie because I have to tell you guys this little anecdote before I forget. So Miranda bought like a year ago this like bathroom shit spray from Glade, post shit. And
Poop,
do a little-
poopery.
Poopery?
No.
Oh.
Spray. It's a spray. It's like the Glade spray.
Matt
It's not-
knows what I'm talking about.
everybody knows what fucking poopery is, but
It's for the poop.
Yeah, but it's called like poo-pery,
this is like just just quick spray.
This is like some real wet noodle stuff.
It's called Fall Night Long.
What?
Every time that I see it on the
Is
back
it pumpkin scented?
yeah, it is. And
Oh.
every time that I see it on the back of the toilet, I'm like, Fall night long, fall night. all night long. I just had to get that off my chest. I had to tell somebody, about it.
Do you try to fart to the beat of that song while you sing it?
No, I usually don't see it until I'm flushing. So
Who smelled that you need to spray?
Too late.
me. I fuck shit up in there, dude. My shits are like Coke cans. It's ridiculous.
Okay, that's too much.
The only
Is it too
I love how. Wait.
Or-
I want to go back I want to go back a step where he literally said, "Before we go any further, everybody, I have to tell you this: I take shits like Coke cans. I drop fucking bombs all night."
the only person in the world that I've met with worse shits than me is my stepdad. Who they're so bad that once when I was mid running away, he tried to block me from leaving the house, so I pulled a steak knife on him, and this is true, Chris can confirm. I said, "Why don't you go back in the bathroom to take another one of your stinky shits, Greg?" And then I ran out of the house.
Can confirm.
Greg,
Oh my god!
this man was the worst because he would fucking go in the bathroom, dude. He'd drop the biggest, nastiest shit. He'd plunge it for like 30 minutes, and then he'd just walk out, like door open, fan off, lights off.
And
it would
do like
just-
a little like
it would
point
just
at you like,
bleed. Dude, man, this guy. I don't want to accuse anybody of anything here,
oh fuck.
but like, goddamn, dude, like Greg would just walk around the fucking house in like whitey tighties or the birthday suit, and it'd just be like slapping around, in the middle of the night, like. Chris and I are like trying to play PlayStation or whatever, and we look over and Greg's like, "Hi," we like go into the bathroom. Probably when he was getting done banging our mom, but
Oh my god! Hello.
Oh, the visual.
We have gone away from the key deer.
We're getting visual here
I
now.
was on Duo the other day, and I was like, "Look at my cute dog," and then she was like, "Here, Greg, look at the cute dog." She points the camera at Greg, and he's just in his tiny whities. And I'm like, Ma, what are you doing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, stop it, Christopher! You're being crazy.
Gregory has very poor boundaries, for sure. So
I don't know why I assume that's what your mom sounded like, but
It's not.
Italian mom just came in.
What you're saying is, Greg.
So Chris and I have family in New York City. Like our aunt lives in Queens. She sounds like
Oh
that.
wow,
She
yeah.
sounds like that. But
Alex.
my mom was raised in Rockland County in a town called Nyack, which is like the dumpster fire trailer park trash house on the other side of the bridge from Manhattan.
So it's the Florida of Manhattan,
So it's
Sorry for
Jersey.
people that live there.
Yeah, it's like New Jersey, but in New York. Yeah,
New Jersey light.
exactly. Which is where
pre-Jersey.
Chris and I lived too until I was about 10. I don't know, Chris was like 6 or something. And then, Greg started whipping the whitey tighties out and we moved up to Rochester. So, yeah, that's a whole. We're not going to get into that right now. Boyce, how are you?
I'm good.
This shit.
I'm alive, brother.
Are you sure?
I've lived to tell the tale.
Have you done some testing to make sure that you're not actually dead?
Well,
My voice, I
can't
missed
say I
my
do.
voice would be dead.
I laughed so freaking hard. My
Have you shitted Coke cans in the past week, boys?
I have not. I've shit a bushel of peaches, though.
peaches.
Chris wasn't here last week, and he obviously didn't fucking prepare for this by listening to the first episode.
I did not.
Boyce
By the
drank,
makers.
Boyce, no, I don't even want to say drank. Boyce chugged 64
Slammed. He smashed the like
Seven.
button.
64 fluid ounces
Seven.
of fucking peach flavored
Seven.
whiskey.
And you know what? I was in the liquor store 2 days ago and I looked at it.
Disgusting,
What was right there on the freaking thing? I'm like, fucking Boyce.
He got
That's the first thing I
got
thought of.
Endorsed by Boyce Littlefield.
He got so fucking
God.
drunk that at one point while we were recording the bonus episode,
The voice.
the bonus episode, Boyce just gets up. He just
Yeah. Stares
I've been
into
there.
it.
And I go, where'd it go? Where'd it
You
go?
could see Boyce trying to process whether or not it was going to function without him being at the computer because he took
Dude, no recollection of that shit whatsoever.
And your left eye, the left eye, the drunk guy, the left eye got slimmer and slimmer. I said, yeah, he's got drunk eye.
Who was the one?
That's what got me started laughing because I'm like,
You couldn't stop giggling to save your goddamn life.
I think it was I think it was Kyle because it seems like a Kyle thing. I don't really remember, but it seems like a Kyle thing.
I was trying,
where I kept telling everybody, Boyce is dead. And Kyle was like, no, man, he's just been drinking. He's probably
He literally said he'll be back in just a minute. And Jimmy goes, from where?
But I go, watch. He's going to get out of his chair.
Dude, this
And
man.
Boyce, you did a great thing. Because I was waiting, because every time you got out of the chair and you went through the doorway, I'm like, he's going to hit the doorway. He's going to bang into the doorway and bounce off it. And you never did. I'm proud of you, dude. I'm jealous,
I'm a
man.
functional drunk, but I just don't remember shit.
We got to get together, man, because we can have some fun.
He never came back, Chris. He was gone the rest of the night.
I go, he's outside peeing in
I didn't realize what kind of podcast this was.
We closed out the show.
He's outside peeing in his underwear, and he sat down. He just took a nap.
We closed out the fucking show, and all of us left, and it was just Boyce's fucking webcam sitting there on alone.
Looking like a back offices episode.
Yeah, it looked like the back rooms.
No, but
said,
seriously,
"What?"
the thing is, I left the light on. The fucking computer was still running.
Yes.
I said, leave it on.
Everything was on.
Leave it on. I want to see him in the morning when he wakes up. That's what I wanted to see.
Oh my god!
And,
needless to say, the thing was I pre-gamed, which was a mistake. So me and Diana went out to dinner, and we go to our local watering hole. And I love whiskey, man. It's good stuff.
That's just true.
Yes, and so our favorite bartender, she was finishing out a Knob Creek. I like Knob Creek and all the other ones too.
Yeah.
But so she started to make a drink, and she goes, "Well, I've got regular Knob Creek, but I'm out after she like poured like a fucking enough, you know." She goes, "Well, do you mind if I just throw some rye?" And I said, "Yeah, mix that shit up. Who cares, you know?" And so she put like way more. So it's like a little rocks glass, and she didn't put any fucking rocks in there. First of all, she just filled the son of a bitch up, and she
what's her
splashed
name?
it.
What's her
Laura,
name?
she's the best. Laura's my girl. So she splashed it with Coke. Shook. There you go. And she dropped one ice cube in that motherfucker. I'm like, what? I gotta drive home, man.
You said
that's
on
a bartender.
you said on the rock, right? Just the rock.
Yeah, I forgot the S. But needless to say, I had that motherfucker, and I said, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go home. And so we get home.
That's so good.
And it was all good, but then we put away our stuff, and then I got ready for this, and I said, I have some over here. So I said, let me pour another one of those, and then that's more than two, you know. So 3 to 4
Literally,
Boyce
I'd just like to point out that I was right. Boyce does have a ghost in his house. Is anybody else fucking seeing this?
That's my daughter.
I fucking called it, dude. I knew it. I knew there'd be a fucking silhouette fucking skulking around back there looking for shit.
That's my daughter, Emma.
That's funny.
Oh, gosh.
The best part, though, as you poured them, and this is what my favorite part was, he was laughing about the eye. My favorite thing is, as you poured them, you had the bottle,
The paint.
and then you had the glass, but your pinky on the first one was like holding it like I'm a man and I'm holding my
and then
glass.
it kept
But then as you kept
out.
going, that pinky was like bloop, bloop,
out farther and farther and farther.
Does your daughter
then-
know
and
you're
then
a
after-
monster, Boyce?
Uh-huh.
After the fifth one, these drinks, it's like, okay, whoop, it's half gone. So whoop, it's half gone.
I was over here worried. I was over here worried last week
Another one.
that Cora was going to grow up and listen to this podcast. Fucking Boyce's daughter is sitting 3 feet behind him, experiencing it in real time.
She goes, "Oh, you mean any given Thursday?"
Yeah.
He wasn't here. Come on, kiddo.
Aww.
Oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Yeah. Anybody who knew anything about Boyce wouldn't be putting their lips on him like that.
This is just making me like way more excited for this D&D campaign that we're going.
Right?
Dude,
Dungeon duds.
I told you I'm fine with that, but I am not DMing it. So
I'll do it. I'll make it happen.
I will also do it, but I am happy to play in it as well. That sounds super.
Dungeons and Dragons. That's why you got to commit time every week or
Yeah,
some
I'm
shit.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 to 3 hours per thing.
Yeah, I'm out. I got too
I
much
mean,
shit
you
going
can do
on.
a one-off. You
You
can
can do a one-off adventure, and that'd be pretty fun too.
I assumed that Boyce wouldn't play, but I'm kind of interested to hear whether or not Jimmy will.
Jimmy watched me and JMac make a character sheet for JMac for like an hour and a half.
Wow.
So I think he would.
I
just
mean,
don't
like
have the time.
you can do a one-off. You spend like I don't know 3 or 4
What
hours,
exactly
hours
is
hanging
it?
out with
What
a few
exactly
people.
is it?
You
It's a-
have some
it's a
drinks.
So
you-
it's like
playing?
so Matt will be like, you enter the dungeon and it's dark. You can hardly see.
Wait, I already know what your big bad
And then-
guy's gonna be. You ready? You enter a cave. There sits a man with one eye, spastic colon, and tighty whiteys. He turns around. It's Gregums.
and then you go around the table and everybody gets to react. You get to do something. So I can turn to Chris and say, like, Chris, try to light the cave with your magic light spell. And
I
then,
shoot every one of you motherfuckers. Say, "God, I'm going to fucking bed." That's exactly what I do. So
and then
I'd
Chris
suck.
would have
I'd
to like
suck at
roll.
that. I'd
Chris
suck
would,
at
so,
it.
so Matt would say, "Okay,
suck
Chris, do
at
you
it.
want to cast your light spell?" And Chris would say, "Yeah." And then he's like, "Okay, roll a what would it be intelligence check?"
No offense, but you guys, you're talking to somebody who
roll a
never
dice.
owned. You guys have. I've never owned an Atari. I've never owned a.
What the fuck are you? It's a board game.
It's the same fucking thing. I've never.
You've never played a
No,
board
it's
game?
role playing. It's just not including a bedroom.
Jimmy,
man.
I heard you like role
life.
playing.
I played life. I got halfway through it. I'm like, fuck this.
It's
I'm
basically
walking
just
away.
life. It's just life.
Yeah,
Basically life.
It is.
You just roll your dice and you like move around.
that's the only difference.
That's the only. It's the same thing as life.
I think I can get through that. What was that?
You ever
that
play Sorry, Jimmy?
No. How about the poppet thing where you push the poppet thing in the
Yeah,
Trouble.
No, yeah. It's
Trouble.
just like that. Trouble.
Yeah.
That's as far
D&D?
as I've ever got.
They're one
but
and
I
one.
just- I
They're
can't
one and one.
keep it.
If
So
you
here's
play
what I'm
Sorry,
hearing.
you play D&D.
Here's what I'm hearing. He can be the DM. Done.
I think Jimmy DMs.
I think Jimmy.
I got this.
I think Jimmy's got a real monopoly on the games industry right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Bad.
that was pretty
sounds
risky.
What's a
I'd say-
DM?
I would be fine with Jimmy hosting if he wasn't due for an operation.
Oh, nice.
bad.
I don't know how else to bring this up, but I figured it was a good way to not break the ice.
Just let it rip. I don't care.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm making board games.
They're all board game
That's
puns.
how old you are. You don't even know that I'm talking about board games, you fucking Candyland motherfucker.
Candyland. That's about my fucking speed. I couldn't deal with that
Jimmy's
either.
like, draw a card. Oh, 2 blue.
By the way, he's probably had another surgery for Fudge Mountain or something. He's going to take
I'm an
after this.
Uno dude, man. I'm
gotta-
an Uno guy. Get the card games out. I'll play Uno.
Can
I
someone
got a
tell
good
me-
response for your
Can
first
someone tell
encounter
me-
there, Matt.
We
Oh,
were
God.
Go ahead.
By the makers of Potpourri, I whip out the Squatty Potty and cast Distract.
Brought to you by Wide Lasers.
Chris,
Pop out
stop
a
playing
Coke
with your
can.
pussy.
Hey, this is the most precious thing on the planet. And if you ever insult my
I've
fucking
said
cat,
that too for
I
many
will
years,
burn
buddy.
cities to
I've
the
said that
ground.
too. I've said
Fire
that
will
too for
rain
many
down from the
years.
skies. This is my bacon.
Hey, stop playing with your pussy. We're talking.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
This is audio only, Jimmy. This is very confusing for the
maybe it
guests.
won't be. I've been thinking.
No, it's fine,
I've been
right?
thinking.
Audio only.
I've been
Let the
thinking.
mystery be a mystery.
It's not a mystery though,
Isn't
because
that
we're
what
on
it's
Laser
about?
Source. So what mystery is? They just go watch an episode of Laser Source, screenshot our
Right.
faces, paste it onto a fucking canvas, and then play the show.
As long as episode 1 remains audio only, I'm good.
That sounds like a
very
real
fun.
Wild Bill situation where they've just got a canvas up on the wall of our face and it's like, yes, yes. Like, what the
The
hell?
screenshots of our heads just wobble around as we talk.
I was
some
just
Funko
I was
Pops.
just thinking that it might help with exposure. I could put the audio only up on YouTube. I think something should go up on YouTube though.
I think the first episode would draw people in.
Oh,
Boyce is like,
I got a job, motherfucker.
No.
doesn't want people to
Come
see the
on.
pinky. That's what
I
he's
got a
really.
job.
He doesn't
Boys,
want to
it
know
was
that
great.
people.
We all been there, dude. It's freaking awesome. I was laughing my ass off.
I
was
literally
laughing.
had students today go,
I
"Hey,
was-
Mr. B, what's your podcast called?" And I was like, "It's behind paywalls, friend. Sorry."
Yep.
Oh,
I
I had
was
three-
jealous.
I had 3 kids.
You need a credit card. And
I had 3 kids literally go, "I'd pay $5 for that," and I was like, "No shit."
no shit. It would have pat him on the head. You're fantastic.
I was
Yeah.
actually going to get a bottle and hold it up tonight and say, "Hey, boys, sucks to be you."
Yeah, where's your
Right?
Corona, Jimmy?
That's right here.
Oh, good. Then just do
Does
it.
anybody want to hear about my Trader Joe's beer?
Ooh, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Fucking weak ass
Fancy
hippie
drink.
fucking bullshit from California.
What's added? It's called Howling Gourds.
Oh, I've
It's
had that.
delicious.
Howling gourds,
Yes.
like a crying pumpkin.
Yeah.
So is that a dark, heavy beer?
That's all Chris
No.
drink. Chris
It's an
drinks.
ale. It's
Is
an
it?
ale. It tastes like cloves. It basically tastes like somebody put fall like spices in a beer. And then
It's what you're saying. It's pumpkin spice beer.
somebody would say it's like a
Hey,
pumpkin spice
would you-
latte wrapped
would
in
you
a nice
drink
little
it-
bundle.
Would you drink it fall night long?
I would drink it all night long.
I want to know the important part. Well, how much
God
alcohol is there in that? What percent?
It's pretty. It's pretty. Oh,
It's like 2.5%.
Was it?
7%?
Oh, that's good.
Get out, 7%? No way. Are you shit?
Nobody can see that, right?
Warning.
Is this 7%? Really?
Well, craft beers.
Those ales are
Holy
pretty solid, dude.
Holy
Hey,
shit!
man, us
That's like
us
2 of
hippies know
Jimmy's
how to
beers.
drink. Us hippies know how to drink.
Fuck these Coronas, man. What is that now again?
It's called Howling Gourds.
Oh, it's only
like the-
available at Halloween, right?
Whisper.
Gourds.
I got 2 cards and a
Party monster
zucchini.
over here.
Howling
Was
Gourds.
it-
Oh,
I pick it up with my
Stop.
pumpkin spice lattes.
Was it E-Stop last week where I was telling you guys about how I was afraid Chris's beer was going to kill me?
Yes.
Oh,
I
the
have.
ones that I made?
I felt bad, yeah, because I was last
No,
week.
they're pretty gross. I admit that they're disgusting.
I mean, I didn't think
I
that they
drank them
tasted
anyway
bad.
because I made 50 of them. I just
what
had
did- what did
50
you make?
beers just sitting in
Beers?
my house. Yeah,
Did I
like
not?
brewed some beer.
I swear to God, I talked about this last week on E-Stop, but maybe it
I
was,
don't remember.
maybe it was
No.
the pot, maybe it was Laser Source. But Chris brewed
but-
beers. Chris brewed a shit ton of beers.
Yeah.
And
I think that's where the
There's-
conversation ended.
Still in the cabinet.
I was like, I'm afraid because you know
You said it was going to make you go blind.
nervous about the
Oh.
bacteria or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
I remember
yeah,
that.
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That was pre.
See,
You do not still have them in the closet.
No, they're different ones, but
Oh.
they're from the same. They're from like the same packages that I bought from when I originally brewed.
So like
Packages, that's scaring me now.
Because like I got them
Yeah, it's
from
a
like
kit, dude.
homebrewsomethingkit.com or something like that, and I bought like 20 kits,
Homebrew, Ohio.
something like that, and then I
Yeah.
put them.
I was talking last week about brewing mead, dude. What do you know about mead?
Nothing.
Surprise. I ordered like $200 worth of brewing shit.
Nice.
Attaboy.
So
There's enough
I
for
have-
you guys who are listening.
I have everything that I need to do my first 2 batches of mead, and also a curveball brew, 2 curveball brews. Prior
Do you
to
know?
that,
Do you know what mead is, Chris?
No, I have no idea. I mean, I like. It sounds like
it is.
What kind of a
I-
nerd are you?
Like
I have the perfect
Renaissance
description.
fair
Perfect
kinda-
description.
it is Renaissance Fair. You're
It
exactly right.
is. Do you like honey?
I love honey.
Do you like alcohol?
I love.
It is honey alcohol.
Ooh.
So,
fermented honey. Yeah.
do you want to know what happens when you drink mead, by the way? When I was in college, I went to the Renaissance Festival, like you said.
Sure.
I had and by the way, it's 108 degrees because it's Florida. I'm wearing like a Viking outfit just to be silly, and I start drinking 2 or 3 meads, and it's so yummy, it's so tasty. No problem. It's you're so good. The next thing I know, I'm on an elephant. This is a true story because they had an elephant ride where you could ride the elephant around in like a circle.
I
and
love Florida.
I'm literally screaming, Look at me, I'm on a fucking elephant. And as I'm screaming it, there's a little girl who's on the elephant with me, and the mother's like, so's my daughter. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then we went to Publix to get a pub sub, and I walked through barefoot, and like literally I was like, where's Vanessa? Where's my lady who makes my sandwiches? And then we were thrown out of a Publix. So that's what happens when you drink mead.
Who the fuck is Vanessa?
She's my Publix sub woman in college. Don't you talk about Vanessa. I'll rain down fire or whatever Chris said before.
Well, hold on. I have to ask. Public sub woman or
Publix with an X.
Publix. Yeah.
Okay.
Florida chain.
As you northern people call it Publix, I think.
No, it's called Wegmans.
Yeah, it's called Wegmans.
It's called Wegmans.
There it is.
It's called Safeway.
Oh, we're getting our first Wegmans here too.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
you're
coming
getting
down.
You're
They're
getting
moving down.
the
I'm getting our-
magical Donnie
Yeah.
touch.
so I like.
We're getting our first Wegmans.
I like Wegmans, but also like they offended me by stealing ideas from the Redbird Market.
Yeah, Redbird Market.
They sent
Shout
like,
out.
spies into my friend's family-owned grocery store and stole their bananagrams.
It's a
That's
It's a
fucking rude.
300 square foot grocery store.
Yeah,
Just to
and
be
they
clear.
sent spies. They sent Wegmans spies.
Which is pretty
God.
crazy. Wegmans is pretty sick though, dude. Like the Pittsford one.
I mean, I like Wegmans.
it's like the fake buildings
Who
inside.
does?
Yeah, but Jen
Legos?
does all the shopping. Jen does all the shopping because I don't go anymore because she likes to do it. I'm like, hey, you go. And we go to Florida. She loves Publix better than Wegmans.
But like,
And
do you
I-
like Safeway or Lucky's better, Jimmy?
What's that?
Safeway or Lucky's?
I like Safeway better.
Thank you.
What the hell is that?
The grocery stores.
God, what,
I have
what
no
the-
fucking
They're
idea.
the hell is
bowling
Wegmans?
alleys, Jimmy. What the fuck have we been talking about?
Safeway? What the fuck is a Safeway?
It's a grocery store.
Do you know what
From
Vaughn's?
fucking where?
This whole
Goddamn
fucking
Timbuktu?
conversation
I think
has been-
Safeway is probably the biggest grocery store in the country.
Yeah, I think it is.
Not
I think it's the
around
biggest
here, there
grocery
ain't.
store chain. No, because it's a West Coast
Because
grocery
you live
store.
in the middle of nowhere.
how the
where it
fuck
snows
am
a
I
bunch
supposed
and
to
it's
know
dark
about it?
and you
Jimmy's
have
over here
huskies that
fucking
drink-
naming
bring you
squirrels, but he's
places and
questioning
stuff.
the names of grocery stores.
God. You see the two brothers are both going yipping back and forth, and I can't, you can't get a word in that.
It's not that we're brothers, Jimmy. It's that you're old. It's that
Don't
you're not
talk
man.
back. That's a song you
Don't
listened to
talk
when you were a
back.
kid, right?
Yeah.
Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
you know why Chris knows that? Because our grandfather loves that song.
I think I learned about that song in second grade when we were studying like the teens.
The fucking teens, dude. That's fucked up. Matt, what are you doing?
Oh, no, I'm just filling out.
Those of you who are listening, which is all of you probably, Matt is leaning back at his chair and moving his arms aggressively and staring down at his crotch.
Can't talk about work. That's what it was. Like I got something that said, still waiting for you to sign this from that. Remember that IEP meeting I talked about last week where the lady basically tried to like scream like a maniac and the guy was
You,
monkey stomping.
you like when you go to like grade like English papers, right? You like
Yep. I do grading
See-
with papers.
you see like, oh, like fucking Tommy wrote this shit.
Okay.
Hey Tommy. you ever like this is a pretty good paper.
So
Fucking C. Fucking
No.
suck. Fucking Tommy. Hate you.
That would be
What's-
unethical.
yeah,
Just
you can actually ask Alex. I have brought up ethics with him multiple times, so I do actually think about those things. But no joke, when you get like a real answer.
That's a math teacher bullshit, Chris. Okay, Matt is an
Oh,
English
let me
teacher.
tell you. You
No,
want to
so-
talk about like loosey goosey rules?
Oh,
Let's
you
talk
can be
about me
petty.
Getting a physics degree really quick.
You can be petty with an English paper, but so straight up, like when I'm grading, I actually don't look at the names on the papers specifically for that reason because it's so easy to go, well, I think Alex understands that one, so I can give him the benefit of the doubt. And instead, I hack and slash through these things. Literally, I'm looking for the components. It's very quantifiable. Do you have the things? Does it make clear connections and conciseness?
Yeah,
and then
that's
you
right.
just
That's right. That's why you
knock
grade
it
your
out.
English papers tailored to your teacher.
well, just is it actually? It's not. It's a rubric, sir.
That's how my
But-
golfing grades too.
Well, because like that's what's so the whole thing is the problem is people used to do exactly what you're talking about, where I had a teacher where I could literally just parrot back whatever he said in class and I'd get an A+. But if you ever had any original thoughts, you'd get a C. And so for me, I really don't care what it is you're saying as long as you have textual support to back it up. And if you've got textual support that you can connect with clear and concise commentary that's relevant, boom, done. Very Englishy. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Chris is bringing his pussy a little closer.
Chris keeps playing.
He's like, Chris is just dealing with his past trauma over there.
I was so bad at
Chris's
What's his
pussy
left
has
hand
exploded
doing? What's
to
his
the
left
camera.
hand doing?
I don't know.
this one.
It's holding his wide laser.
So I had a crazy thought. I had a crazy thought. So before I do a mead, I was thinking maybe I'll do a cider since we're in the fall, seasonal drink, right?
Yep.
Or a sizer, a mead cider.
A sizer.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, you guys
So,
were saying last week that the mead takes on whatever flavor you brew it with, right?
Made.
Yeah. So
soon.
a cider is obviously made from, juice of a fruit, usually a apple or a pear or something similar. A sizer
Jack.
is that juice mixed with mead as the fermentation sugar, and it's a
That
combination.
seems like a
of the two.
no-brainer. That seems like the only way to do it.
Well, Applejack.
I think I'm going to do that because this time of year, this is the only time where you can really get fresh pressed apple juice.
I wish I could go pick some apples off the orchard and mail them to you.
That would be awesome, but I don't have a press.
Oh, do it with
Sad
your
panda. Nobody wants to see these feet.
feet. Isn't that how they do it with the grapes? You know,
Can you imagine like going to get that first
That's why I'm
fresh
not
sip of
doing
mead,
wine, dude.
no,
that first fresh sip of mead and then pulling out a toe hair?
That was me drinking Chris homebrew.
Hey,
No,
come on,
we're not
man.
going that route.
It's not that bad.
By the way, if you want to try,
Legitimately, I don't remember it tasting bad. I don't know why you're saying it tasted bad. I felt like
It
it tasted
tastes like
fine.
soy sauce.
Your beer tastes like soy sauce?
My beer tastes like soy
The first
sauce.
batch
Just straight
did not
vinegar.
taste like soy sauce.
The
The first batch,
How'd you
the
manage
one
that?
you made when I was there tasted like beer.
I don't know. I didn't put any salt in it. So I don't know.
Uh-oh.
so
I
I'll tell you.
followed the steps exactly. I have very analytical chemistry. Measure this and then put it.
But
in
it
there.
turned out like one of your English papers, though. So what happened?
Well, I put it in the closet. It went like bloop bloop bloop, and then I took it out and I put it in the bottles and I put
Chris
the
needs
cap on.
to stick to physics. Is the
Yeah.
fucking lesson
And I
here.
was like, "That's probably good." And I
It's
popped
okay.
it
You know
open, and I was like,
we said
wait,
a lot. We said a lot of nice things about you last week.
I took a sip out of it, and I was like,
He's still going.
"This would take.
Yep.
This would taste pretty good on some
So-
dumplings."
I literally just pictured Chris at a physics meeting where they're talking about satellites, and they're like, Chris, tell us what progress have you made on your project? And he's like, well, what I did is I went to poured it, and it went bloop bloop bloop, and there we are. And there's multi-million-dollar investors sitting on Zoom calls around the fucking world, and everyone's like,
Ah,
I have to ask now. Instead of hops, did they give you soybeans?
They
Was it
probably
a soy
could've,
sauce
and I
kit and
would've
not a
been
beer
like,
kit?
That's I don't know the difference. So let's just
last week, dude, we were saying really nice stuff about you, and I was telling people how
Nice.
smart you are because you're a physicist. And
I'm not a physicist.
Drunk Boyce was trying to fucking tell me that physics. Drunk Boyce was trying to tell
Oh,
me.
Boyce is keeping his head down. I see
Yeah.
that. What
It's
are you
not
saying about
fit.
you talking?
It's about-
It's talking.
it's
Boyce
about
was trying to
something. You're
fucking
wrong. I
tell me that
remember that.
physics and chemistry were the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
I did.
God,
God, wow,
everything chemists do is wrong.
And I said that physics is the fucking written math language that describes how the universe works, and chemistry is bullshit.
That's exactly true. That's exactly right.
I know, that's why I
I
said
just
it.
remember just like
I remember Boyce is
sitting
going
down.
like this. He had his hand on his chin. He's going like this.
I remember
when Boyce threw his hands up to explain, you knew that he knew. That was the best part. He was like, "Listen here, you fuckholes."
But the chemistry and the physics, like,
What's the jello pudding with the little packets?
I'm gonna
turn that shit and then send me some merch so I can wear some merch. I'm gonna start wearing like other brands.
You know what? My fucking glasses, I've been putting the lenses back into my glasses for 2 months. And they just came in the mail today.
Then why'd you ship them to my house?
Because we were in California and I thought they'd come faster.
Let's see, laser.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm gonna search laser stuff. I'm gonna promote JT Makes It.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the first thing that comes up when I search laser stuff. So I'm gonna start wearing.
You literally Google laser stuff?
I didn't Google it. I typed it in the search bar in YouTube, which is owned by Google. So yes, I did. The first thing that comes up is your Wired episode, but the second thing is JT Makes It.
Take that, Alex, you piece of shit.
That's fucking funny.
I'm gonna buy all JT Makes It merch, and I'm just gonna start like drinking out of his coffee mug, and I'm gonna start wearing his t-shirts, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm wearing this because I don't have any laser everything shit.
So that means we need to change our algorithm to include the word stuff.
Stuff.
Yes, you don't have anything.
Stuff.
Yeah, this is a real-world example of how people find our fucking content.
You know what's really scary? What's
Apparently
really scary
Wired got it on point with stuff.
Yeah, what's really scary is that your Wired episode comes up. The very next thing is crazy keychain laser pointer, 5 milliwatts. And I'm like,
That's exactly the fucking laser that I'm complaining about right now.
I know.
Fucking stupid little blue desktop pointer, laser pointer, 5 milliwatts. It's a piece of shit. All right, check it out. Boom. Oh, look, E-stop's up there now. I mean, you guys can't look because it's audio only, but I put.
It's all about the mindset.
It is about the mindset. Just know it's there. And
hey, how many people are listening? Can I tell? I like
nobody. These are pre-recorded.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How was the other one doing?
We're going to edit out all your Cosby crap.
My Cosby crap. What?
Yeah, with the physics in the pudding pop, like Boyce said.
The physics and the cat and the pussy, shit.
With the soybeans.
Could you move your pussy a little closer to the camera?
God damn.
Okay. Wait. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. By a show of hands, okay? This is anonymous because no video. By a show of hands, who thinks that we should name this episode Chris's Pussy? Chris is raising his hand.
Take one for the team. All right.
I mean, holy shit. Through the whole thing, he keeps pulling the chair closer and pulling the chair closer and closer and closer. And now look, he's got both hands on it. He's not even paying attention to us anymore.
By the way, I think Boyce's sentence should be the sub-tag line. So Chris's pussy, taking one for the team. Like, there you go.
Emergency stop 002, Chris's pussy.
Look, he's talking shit to his cat.
I know.
For those of you who can't see right now, Alex is about to shit a Coke can from laughing so hard.
I'm gonna give her a little kissy.
Man.
Look at him, he's about to fall out of his fucking chair. He had to take his glasses just got from California off. What a fucking dumb.
You want to be on a podcast where everybody's making fun of our
oh my god. So Rhiannon to come in and say hi.
Our professional relationship, he says.
Yeah.
Well, she said no. Why didn't you tell her it was audio only? That's all you had to say.
It's audio.
It's too late. Missed opportunity.
Hey, Chris, you really nailed that one, buddy. Way to go. It's audio.
I tried.
I'm gonna fucking rail her about that later. I'm mad that she fucking just walked away. You don't want to come say hi.
She wouldn't even open the door all the way, so she was probably scared about the video.
My face,
whitey tighties, you know what I'm saying?
my face is hurting from laughing so hard.
Oh my god, dude.
Let's hit that close up for that money shot. There it is.
There it is.
By the way, that should be the picture for it. Yeah.
Full screen pussy.
What I think is great is Chris signed up for this out of goodwill, and then like when he goes to work next week, they're gonna be like, "Chris, come in, let's talk."
Oh, sure.
Have a seat.
They're probably doing layoffs soon.
I hope that your beers are coming out okay at home, and he's just like, "Please don't."
Jimmy,
Have a
Jimmy,
Wegman soy sauce.
what Corona are you on?
3.
You're being too. Why are you being so
Jimmy,
quiet tonight?
Jimmy,
As
that's
drink,
Listen,
that's
look at him.
9%, Jimmy.
Eyes.
I'm listening.
Jimmy, that's 9%.
I'm
look at
listening.
Jimmy's left eye.
Hold your fucking mic closer to your face, or I swear to
Jimmy.
God.
Fix the fucking microphone. I
I
don't want
already
it
did it.
shoved in my
There it
face.
is.
I don't need it shoved in my
Okay,
face.
well, it's a fancy mic, Jimmy. When you get a fancy mic, it needs to be close to your face.
That's a cardioid microphone, sir.
Yeah, you fuck.
God.
Oh, god damn it! That thing.
Kyle, you're fired.
Hang on, I'm rubbing my pussy. Hang on, I'm rubbing.
All right. By the way, I have
I
a
don't
really.
have one.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, you better.
Just ignore it. You're fantastic.
Unzip, dude.
I am. This is. Oh my god. All right, back to beers that matter. Let's just go back a step. Because if you guys have never heard of this place called Coppertail Brewing Company, it's in Tampa near me. So I know you guys don't travel to Florida,
I
but they
haven't.
do make
Soda
good
doesn't make
alcohol.
good beer.
Incorrect. You're not a freaking chemist, so shut it. All right. And Boyce will tell you what a chemist is. But anyways, the whole thing is this beer it's a triple ale, so it's an IPA, but it's triple distilled or whatever, and it's 9% per beer.
If it's not Pliny the Younger or Big Chicken, I don't want to hear it. It's 10%.
Oh, there's another one.
Old Pliny, dude.
Stouts and porters are stronger than that, though.
Oh, I love IPAs, but that triple ale is so good.
Dogfish.
There's a German beer that I used to drink in college, and you take it, so it only comes in a 4-pack. And the reason is because you're destroyed by the end of the 4-pack. And you literally, dude, I'm not kidding you.
What's a
So you-
dog? Express
it's
Okay.
Spaten. No, it's Spaten Optimator.
Ich liebe Ohren.
Wie geht es dir? Ich esse deine Ohr.
Ich bin Kovacs.
I think they're speaking in Klingon.
Exactly.
God, that's what it sounded like.
Fucking nerds.
Esse deine Ohr.
Ich bin die Prinzessin Sylvia.
Princess Sylvia.
What just happened?
Nobody's going to understand this, but it's really
Ich
funny.
esse Kovacs.
I was going to explain it, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it there.
Did you just say Sandy Colfax?
Speaking German.
Ich heiße Mutzi. That's
Oh,
the
boy.
biggest hint.
Speaking
Yeah,
Kanye West
no
languages
judge.
now, baby.
Who? His name's
Kanye
Ye.
West.
Get it
Yay,
right.
my bad.
Yay.
Z, yay.
Ye.
How you say ye in German?
What?
Ye.
Shite.
Shite.
I thought it was just a really shitty Rammstein impression. Rammstein.
No, but we do that too.
Yeah. I used to like ride around the campus with Duhas blasting.
What languages did you guys take in high school?
Espanol.
Spanish. I
I'm-
would have taken German, but they didn't offer it.
I'm actually fluent in
Latin.
Spanish.
Typical. What did you take,
I worked
Jimmy? You taken a language? Did they not teach that when you went
English
to school?
025.
They taught me, yeah.
All they taught when Jimmy went to school was how not to die in World War II.
I thought it was like rat-tat-tat-tat. Don't talk back.
Yeah.
they're like tanks can be dangerous.
It was like
Literally
girls
just a
soccer.
callback to
It
duck
was
and
like
cover.
girls soccer talk, whatever the hell it was. That's what I was interested in. I didn't give a shit about nothing else at that time.
If you can dodge a cannon, you can dodge a ball.
Now it will take the Minutemen about 3 minutes to reload. Make sure to use that opportunity to stab them with your bayonet.
I've got a good story about foreign language in high school. So literally I took Spanish 1 in 9th grade at a school where the teacher was amazing. So shout out to Senor Arenas if you're still around. And so literally Senora Irenas, right?
Oh, sure.
Calm down.
He or your?
So it's her anus now. Be quiet. So, anyways, but literally, she made us walk around the track with mops on our shoulders to sing the alphabet song to learn it. So it'd be like A B C D E F A H I J right?
Like boot camp?
Yeah. So by the way, kids are running around the track and doing stuff for sports and PE class, and we're walking around with mops or whatever we could bring from home. And so, literally, though, the next year, I thought I was so cool. So I go to Spanish too. And I'm sitting there and I missed a day of school and the teacher's like, well, hey, you've got to make up a test. And I'm like, okay. So she goes, you have to go next door, though, to the AP Spanish class with Senora Sanders. And I'm like, okay. She goes, be careful, though. They only speak Spanish. So when you knock on the door, tell her you need to sit down and take a test because we learned those words. So the thing is, to say that in Spanish, you would say, like, puedo sentarme aquí para un examen, por favor, right? And so which means, can I sit in here to take my test? But the problem is there's stem changers, and so instead of saying puedo sentarme, I said puedo sentirme aquí, which means can I feel myself in here for a test, right? So I walk in, there's this super attractive like senior named Lauren sitting there, and I try to be cool, and I'm like, yeah, and so the teacher's like, ¿qué quieres? And I was like, lo siento, profesora, puedo sentirme para un examen aquí, and can I puedo sentirme en aquí? And she goes, yeah, she literally goes, ¿qué dices? ¿Estás un perverto? ¿Por qué hablas conmigo? She literally like, ¿por qué vayas a hablar conmigo como eso en mi clase? And she starts like screaming at me, like, why are you going to say all that stuff to me in my class? And so I'm like, and I start freaking out. And she goes, the little girl, Lauren, goes, you just asked if you could feel yourself for a test grade? And I was like, oh, and so I freak out and I tried to say that I'm really embarrassed. And so I'm like, lo siento, yo soy muy embarazado, which you would think means I'm so embarrassed. But nope, it's a false cognate. I literally said, I'm so sorry, yo soy muy pregnant, right? And so I literally said, I want to feel myself. I'm so sorry, I'm so pregnant.
And I'm pregnant.
And that's when the teacher goes, oh, she goes, no estás un perverto, estás un burro.
And my dad like, say, hey, give me 5 minutes. I got to go take a shit, right? That's what I would say, but... How do you say that? I don't know
what that means.
How do you say that? How do you say
Necesito
that?
haber un shit.
Like, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, un mierda. Mierda is shit. But
yeah.
The best part was, like, it literally, I just, like, I had to sit in that class, too, for the rest of that period, and everyone's just, like, fucking gringo. And so I was like, yeah, sí, yo soy muy burro, which means jackass. So I was like, yeah, yo soy muy burro. It was good times. Good times.
I remember doing, like, oral presentations as well in German, and I think
that's what she said. Yeah,
my senior year, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if this was me or my friend Dave, but we went up. We were both terrible at German. We didn't speak any of it. We just bullshitted our way through. But it was basically just like, mein Haus ist braun. Ich habe eine Katzekuchen.
Katzekuchen.
Dude, their name, the words are insane in German.
Which is just cat cake. I have a brown house. I have a cat cake.
I have a brown pussy cake.
And that was pretty much my oral presentation.
So basically, English teachers hated you. German teachers hated you.
Oh, math teachers didn't like me either. I didn't get good at schooling because, high school kind of stuff. I was like in college, at community college, it was like, I'm going to start trying. And then I was like, do some math stuff.
Oh, I got better grades in college than high school.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah.
I had this great professor. He was like, you got to try to be like a real solid person. And I was like, yeah, I agree. This guy's getting me hype. And then I got straight A's for a couple years. And then I went to get a bachelor's degree. He was like, good job. Will you approve these recommendations and things that I have on LinkedIn? And I was like, sure. Sure, Professor Matthews. Of course I will.
What did I miss?
I don't know. We talked about school, some pussy,
brown ones.
Matt talked in Spanish for a while.
Cat shit houses.
Jimmy had like a single
Shit joke.
shit joke. He drank 3 beers that are worth one of my single beers.
Exactly. Good God.
The Ravens won. Anybody's
Oh,
curious?
let's start with fucking sports.
They beat
sports
the
go sports.
Patriots, right?
No. Tom Brady is currently on the Bucks, but
The Bucks lost too.
that's okay, Jimmy. We
Oh,
already talked about you being old.
no, it's great. That's great.
Yep,
It was a good run, buddy.
that's my review over the last few minutes.
Thank you for the recap. I appreciate it. Nugget's in bed. Nugget's asleep. She's here now. Yeah. I was thinking about bringing her over to like say hi, but then I was like, no, she's gonna fucking wake up. So
I was thinking about bringing
That's fair.
Frank over to say hi, but he's heavy and I don't want to lift him.
I think that's physics, by the way.
That's a physics thing.
Might be.
I pick stuff up and pick stuff down.
Stuff down.
Technically, you pick stuff up and the Earth picks it down.
That's what you think.
Gravity's a theory, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Not bad.
I had a jack off that actually still believes the Earth is round, and he
Wait,
Wait, what?
jack off friend of mine. Sorry, my
Wait.
bad.
Wait.
That did not start out very well.
No.
You
I didn't
have
say
this
that.
idiot that thinks the Earth is round?
fucking moron.
What an idiot!
You fucking stupid piece of
Fucking
shit.
loser. It still thinks
And I'm
the Earth is
sober,
round.
dude. This
You need to
sucks.
unfriend that guy on MySpace ASAP.
Many things vaccines don't work either. God.
Well, anyway, sorry. Let me start that over.
Okay.
Friend of mine's a jackass. He thinks
Peaches.
I need more peaches in my life. Jesus Christ.
I don't have
flat
a
too.
Kyle's like,
alcoholic beverage.
well, fucking,
Kyle's like,
we're all
well,
fucking
let me
yelling at
suck my
Boyce, and
bowl.
Kyle's like,
I don't have any alcohol to drink, so I'm going to drink this soup.
Do the thing, Kyle. Do the thing.
no, do not. You're fired.
Kyle,
do it.
do the thing.
I'll fire you
Kyle,
twice.
Kyle, do the
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Don't
right.
let him in.
I'm about to
Don't let him
mute. I'm gonna
influence you.
mute you, you
I don't
fucking old
care.
piece of shit. I
Go ahead.
want to hear about Boyce's jerk off. Okay.
Yeah. Gravity. It'll go
Tell me
down.
about this jerk off that thinks the Earth is round.
Let's hear about this fucking great jerk off of yours.
Yeah. Anyway, he owns a tree trimming business, and he said gravity's a theory. I told him step off a fucking brand. That's about it. He's an idiot.
It's a great story, Boyce.
I just want to hurry up right through that motherfucker. Just get whatever.
Oh, God
Get to
damn
the
it.
punchline.
Oh, my cheeks hurt, dude.
I love the story. Oh, by the way, speaking of stories, I had Miranda send me a news article today because it reminded me of last week, and I wanted to make sure that I brought it up to you. Let me find it. There's a picture that I sent her when I told her that I thought Felix looked like a monkey when he was born.
Jimmy, can you tell me about what your favorite thing to do is?
Jimmy's like, let me tell you about the origins of the game Kick the Can.
I'm still muted.
Yeah, no, I know you're still muted. You can't really talk, Jimmy. I want you to like.
Have you ever heard of a hoop and a stick?
I want you to act it out. Can you act it out, Jimmy?
Fuck no, I'm too old to act shit out.
But you're muted. I can't hear what you're saying, Jimmy. So you
Yeah, I
have to,
know.
Like,
So
act
that's
it
the
out,
best
you know?
part, so I can keep talking.
Okay,
Jimmy's
I
like-
need you to dance and like sing, possibly.
Ain't gonna happen.
I don't know what this means. What is that?
Okay, tell me
No.
Tell me exactly where this happened.
What?
Okay, I want you to tell me where this happened. Here it is. Here's the headline. Oh, that's an ad. Get out of my face. Missing grandmother's body found inside python after being swallowed whole.
Only in Florida, brother.
Any bets on Florida?
Boyce's
Always.
basement.
Boyce's
You know, I'm going to go out on a limb like Boyce's friend and say Connecticut.
Was that Chris? Fuck, Chris is just striking. You fucking never met Boyce once in your life. You're just
my
like,
ass
this dude's a
tonight.
murderer. This guy's just killing people with snakes.
I
He's
don't know.
coming for me tonight.
I'm trying to spread out.
I mean, he did disappear about a week ago for a good 12 hours. I don't know.
It's
No
funny
one came up
because
missing when I was gone.
when Miranda when Miranda sent me this, I also said that it was in Florida, but it turned out to be in Indonesia.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, we're
the,
racist.
The 54-year-old grandmother, younger than you, Jimmy, went missing last Friday night while collecting rubber on a plantation near her home in Jambi. Her family began to worry that night and called the authorities as they started searching for her in nearby wooded areas. When locals found the snake with a bulge in its stomach, they killed it and dissected it. No one witnessed the woman being eaten. Experts say it would have taken at least 2 hours for the python to swallow the woman.
Can you imagine that death? Holy shit.
And there are pictures of them cutting it open.
Oh,
which is crazy.
Indonesian newspapers.
So you know what? How long did it take them for the police to actually act on it?
They didn't
like
say
same night, right?
I think
it wasn't 2 hours. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so it wasn't in the main article, but the subtitle says a missing woman in Indonesia was found inside the stomach of a 22-foot python after a 2-day search. That's all. It's a short article. They don't go into a whole lot of detail.
I was going to say, here in the States, they won't even start looking for you until after 24 hours.
I was going to say, thank God we don't have pythons, but Matt down there fucking ran on him.
Well, I mean, he didn't bring pythons to Florida. He just has to deal with them.
Guilty by association.
Oh,
I mean, you're a part of the United States, sir. We are all Florida. Like everyone here just shook their heads incorrect.
Yeah,
we're fucked.
You know that gif of Bugs Bunny sawing Florida off of the United States? It's just every time I fucking look at you, it just play that gif in my head.
What was that movie where Florida was like a prison state and it was separated off the coast?
History Channel?
Escape from Florida.
No, you're thinking of Escape from New York. That was in Manhattan.
It was Manhattan. Yeah. Okay.
And then the far superior sequel, Escape from LA.
His name was Snake. So his name was Snake. He did have that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. That's a good movie. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Kurt Russell, dude.
Kurt Russell.
Do you know what movie I wish they would remake?
This is best
Big Trouble. Have any of you guys ever seen Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
one of the best fucking movies. They're apparently remaking it, by the way.
Of course they are.
Danger.
Dude, it better be good, is all I can say.
Then you're fucked.
And it's not going to be good because you watch that one now. It's like, man, this really sucks.
I saw two. I spend all day on YouTube, obviously. I saw 2 fucking trailers today come up in my feed. One was A Christmas Story 2, and then the other one was The Santa Clauses.
Yes!
Perfect.
Oh, that's
perfect.
I was about to say that. I saw that today too.
Perfect.
Wait, are you talking about the Santa Clauses where like he not the
I'm
Santa
talking
Claus?
about Tim Allen. I'm talking about
Oh no, never mind. Fuck that.
No, Kurt Russell. No, Kurt Russell. No, wait. Fuck, I got him saved. Shit.
Tim Allen's canceled.
Tim Allen's was.
Wait a minute.
Was good.
Is Tim Allen canceled?
Yeah, Tim Allen's canceled.
Why?
Because he's like racist and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, imagine.
What?
Wait a second. I got a new movie for you. Violent Night. And it's about Santa. It's a Santa Die Hard movie. And it's got the sheriff.
I saw that. I saw it.
It's got the sheriff from Stranger Things.
Right.
So it's gonna be badass.
I don't remember his name.
I'm looking. David Harbour.
I want to bring up some other drama too.
What?
Joey from Friends. No, Joey. I think Joey. What's Joey's like real name?
Matt LeBlanc.
Tony.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that. Well,
I don't know why I fucking know.
I think
that.
it's him.
I hated that show, but
he wrote like a book or something. It was
Boyce is like when the friends were in their 20s. I was in my 40s and thought they were spending money irresponsibly.
He was like, "Why are all these people dead, but Keanu Reeves is still alive?" And I'm like, Keanu Reeves is a fucking sweetheart.
That's because he's your mirror image.
You know what? I think somehow Chris knew that we talked about Keanu Reeves last week on the podcast because we definitely did. I don't remember when. Maybe
he's
we
cool.
Did.
I feel like we did.
Keanu Reeves is a cool guy.
I feel like I made a
You're breathtaking.
Yeah, maybe you're breathtaking joke. Keanu Reeves is the shit.
Keanu Reeves is the shit, and fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Fucking Friends.
Fucking Friends.
Fuck you and your friends.
Put your money into a Roth IRA, you 20-year-old shit. We just broke an hour, guys.
Oh, really? Well, then we should.
How do you open up these fucking things?
God damn it, Jimmy.
Jimmy, you're still muted. Nobody can hear you.
That's all right. That's better. I like it that way.
You're talking, but I don't know what you're saying, Jimmy.
Chris,
That's okay.
Will you get your pussy out of our faces, Chris?
Yeah, first of all, put your pussy down.
Fuck you. I can hold my pussy if I want to.
Second of all, can you drop us? I know that you've got like a million good stories. Can you drop us a teaser of a good story to get people to want to listen to the bonus episode of the show?
Is it a bonus episode?
Yeah, it's a bonus episode.
So this is one time, right? This is one time.
It's a teaser.
I'm fucking like sleeping in my bed, right? You can't see my face, but I did like a little hands together sleeping face. Right? Nobody can see me. Shit. And then my good old friend Crazy Lou, I'm like awoken. There's this whistle. Boop, 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 boop. And then I hear fire, fire, fire. I run out of my room. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on?
And that's the teaser, guys. If you want to hear the rest of the story, you can check out the bonus episode, Chris's Pussy 002B, by signing up for our Patreon. Help support the show. It's patreon.com/emergency stop, I think. Can someone confirm that? And we're new, guys. Give me a break. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. If you're listening to the show on Apple Podcasts, it helps get the show in front of more people. You don't have to write a review, but you can let us know how many episodes you think it will take before Boyce is drinking on the show again. Just a random guess.
Over under.
Yeah, maybe over under, but Boyce certainly should not be giving away the answer right now. So
1.
You little face.
1.
Am I supposed to be doing this? Okay, I'll do it myself.
Push like, subscribe. Yes, verified.
Okay, it's patreon.com/emergency
Twitter.
stop. And shit, is that everything? I said this last week, but I'm so used to listing off 800,000 things. We don't have merch yet, but I feel like we have enough material that we could probably do some merch now, like a Chris's Pussy sweatshirt.
Pussy. Look like a
It'd be
mustache.
pretty easy.
You get like a mustache in there.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, porn stuff, pornioki.
I just want a Coke can size shit on a shirt. That's what I want.
I'll take a picture of Coke, but then use the Photoshop pattern overlay and just do like a shit.
And then just put, all you got to do over it is just put the text "Fall Night Long."
Yeah, we've got the whitey tighties. We could do like a whitey tighties Gregham's t-shirt or something. We've got a lot. We've got a lot to work with, guys. Of course, we'll do peaches and key deer. I can't believe Chris didn't listen to the first fucking episode of the show.
Who would listen to this shit?
Yeah. So fun fact: the first episode of this garbage got 84 downloads. So 84 fucking
8480.
84 fucking people that think the Earth is round.
Fucking jerk offs.
Probably studied chemistry. Get your shit together and go make some soy fucking.
Who wants to
homebrew.
hear about Crazy Lou?
Crazy Lazy Brew. Lou boy. It's coming right up, guys. Go check out the bonus episode. And that is all. Gentlemen, thank you so much for spending another night with me doing this fucking bullshit. And we will see you in the next one. Good night.
You can unmute Jimmy now.
Yeah. Unmute me now.